What is going on, everyone? I am Grant Reddig, and welcome back to Reddig Co Creative, where we talk all things photo, video, and review things that you didn't even know that you wanted. One of my favorite items for video are small internal lavalier microphones. And up until recently, I only use one of these guys, the TASCAM DR10-L. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of these devices that have randomly stopped recording sound altogether, so I wanted to find a more reliable solution. When the Zoom F2 first came out, I was intrigued to find out how it stacked up against the TASCAM. And let's just say, I was completely impressed. So let's take a look at the Zoom F2's best features and overall quality. Let's do this! The Zoom F2 comes in two different styles. The Zoom F2, which retails for $180, and the Zoom F2-BT, a Bluetooth app controllable version that retails for $230. For this review, I'll be specifically referencing the Zoom F2-BT, as the added Bluetooth was a definite game changer in our workflow. The two devices have the same features and design aside from the addition of the Bluetooth. Both devices record to a micro SD card, record in 32-bit float audio, and run off two AAA batteries. For some, the build quality may leave something to be desired. In all plastic design, the device itself does not feel very rugged by any means. Luckily, we'll be using them in situations that should not take a lot of physical wear and tear. Compared to the TASCAM, it feels very similar with the all plastic design. But you can really feel the difference when compared to something like the DD Connect wireless microphone system. I've dropped them a couple times without any issues, but I do think that any heavy drop or force could potentially break the recorder. So as previously stated, there are two versions of the Zoom F2, which is going to directly affect the features of each device. Both versions feature a physical switch that can be turned on and off, as well as a hold position to keep any buttons from being pressed while recording. I think this is a great feature because the record button is easily accessible to turn on, and it can be also easily turned off inside a pocket or accidentally bumped. The front also features a stop and play button as well as volume up and down buttons for use while playing back the audio. The Zoom F2 features three small lights in the front that show if the device is getting sound, the battery level, and finally a record light that lets you know that it's recording. A huge upgrade over the TASCAM, the Zoom offers two AAA battery slots instead of just one, and they advertise it for 14 hours of continuous recording, as well as the ability to externally power the recorder with USB-C. As with typical lavalier recorders, the Zoom F2 features a belt or pants clip to hold the device in place while recording. With the TASCAM, I'd record two different audio lines, one louder and one quieter to account for any major change in the audio. But the Zoom F2 features 32-bit floating recording technology that allows you to handle and fix any extremely loud or quiet audio. Now, the big difference in these models is also, in my opinion, one of the greatest features for peace of mind. When paired with the app, you're able to start and stop recording, monitor sound input, change recording settings, check battery life and SD card storage levels, and listen to tracks that have already been recorded on the device. When connecting via Bluetooth to the device, the red recording light will change to orange to indicate that you're using it remotely. As soon as you close the app, the device returns to the original light patterns. Connecting via Bluetooth does not change the recording status in any way. It only changes where you control it from. This has been a huge safety net for me in several situations. Whenever I'm in the middle of an event, I immediately begin to question whether or not I started the audio recording. And while it always ends up not being a problem, this gives me first-hand look to know that it's recording and how much battery life that I have left. That's a huge game changer. So that is all for our review today on the Zoom F2-BT. The audio from this entire video was filmed using this exact recorder. I've linked all the different items that we discussed in the description. If you have any suggestions for videos or items that you'd like to see me review, let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay creative.